Welcome tech lovers, Ibrar here. This is the day 1 of Jenkins 0 to Hero series. Today we are kicking things off which every DevOps pro likes, deploying Jenkins using Docker Compose. No messy install, no headache, just clean, ready to use Jenkins setup in minute. Perfect for building your CI/CD pipelines like pro. This is the part 1, and by the end of this video you will have Jenkins up and running, fully ready for automation magic. Let's dive in and make DevOps effortless. Here we turn complex DevOps concept into simple actionable steps, making everything practical, easy to follow and ready to use. Every steps you see in this video has a detailed guide in the description, so you can follow along and get things done fast. On this channel, it's all about action, no delay, no theory overloaded. So let's stop talking and jump straight into the lab. On my channel you can find out the GitHub link from here and open repo here, Jenkins 0 to Hero series. Here I added a detailed guide which I am going to cover. So you can see here I added a lot of things, even I add some more. That is not a limited things. My purpose is to make you DevOps pro champ. Okay, so let's start the day 1. In the day 1 we are going to set up Jenkins using Docker Compose. One of my friend is asking why you are using Docker and Docker Compose. Why not the installation directly on the server? So my dear friends, we are going to follow the standardize as per the industry. So in industry they are using microservices. There are a lot of things running on microservices which is on the Docker or Docker Compose, Docker Swarm, Kubernetes, let's say in AWS. So there are a lot of service available for microservices. So if we follow the Docker and we use the Docker images, then we go ahead for the Kubernetes or containerization system, orchestration system. So here this is the project structure overview. Here we added Docker Compose file. Compose file is here and setup file is here, but if you want you can create from your own. Okay, so let's connect the terminal and go on the path. I'm making Jenkins directory. You can create directory Jenkins where you want to put your this server. Okay, so after placing my folder, I am creating a Compose file, and in Compose file just copy paste it and let me explain what it is. So here I added the Jenkins latest image, container name placing as Jenkins, privileges true and user root, restart always, and this is the GUI port. In the volumes I added Jenkins data dir. So in that case we need .env file where we define the Jenkins data dir, which will be mapped inside the container where Jenkins home. And we mapping Docker socket as well. Let's say if you want to do some Docker related things, then that would be great. Also in environment we defining the same Docker host that the socket is available here. Okay, you can set time zone. Based on time zone you can set multiple cron job or any other things, or you can say you can get execution log, jobs logs in your time zone. And this is the health check. That's it. And Next we need to set up the uh, create the setup.sh. So nano and paste it, setup.sh, and paste here. Okay, let me explain this one what it is. So here I added exit and I am printing some information in coloring and validating docker installed and docker compose we installed, and after that checking the if Jenkins is already running, then do not execute this script, and after that setting some variables. So I want to place my SSH key on the same path where I am. Let's say I am here on my directory, so I want to place SSH key there, and SSH key name would be Jenkins agent key. env file name would be .env, and data directory path will be on the same path with the name of Jenkins data here. So in the first step I am creating the SSH key. Why I am creating the SSH key? Because we are going to use same SSH key for the agent. So my agent will be on the another server on another location. Let's say if I am using AWS EC2 and my AWS EC2 instance in Singapore and one my EC2 instance in India, then I can connect agent through this SSH key. And after that I creating the env file. In env file you can see here I am defining the data directory. Where data directory defined? From here. This variable taken place here, and SSH key place taken place from here. Okay, so my environment is created and SSH key added in the env, and after that I am doing the docker compose of -d and printing information, and this is the again information, and after that we are waiting to fetch password of Jenkins. Okay, once success we will get the details. So let's set up. It is a very simple thing, just run it and copy paste it and run it. Once you run it, you can see here it's generated the SSH key first, and SSH key pair generated, environment created .env, starting Jenkins docker compose, and it's waiting for the password, and again here is the password. And you can get password using docker compose this command. Again this is the providing the same password which we already have. Okay, so we want to open this one, and as of now this is not on the local host, so I'm going to place my server IP address. Okay, here it is asking for the password, so copy the password and paste here, continue, and it's asked for the plugins. So by default install all suggested plugins. Do not select the custom, but install the suggested plugin. Once you select it, it is going to install all plugins here. One more thing here, let's say once you go here, you can see what happening behind the scene, what is happening here. It's downloading and installing all the things here. Installation successfully, installation successful, installation successful. So we need to wait to complete this process. In between, let's discuss install basic plugins. Here we added these kind of plugins, and after that it's asked for the create user. So let's wait. Yes, installation is done. Now it's asking to create the username. So I'm going to create the username as admin, password as the admin. Do not set your password as admin. It is very simple and hackable. So I am using my own lab. As you see, this is the my Proxmox, and this is the application related which I have done setup, and this is not on the internet. That's the reason I am keeping very simple things here. Okay, but do not add simple password in your environment. Always use complex and follow the standards. Here I am placing a wrong email address, but we will fix it in the Jenkins basic configuration, and I will show you all those information from where we change, let's say, Jenkins URL. As of now we are going to use this one, but in the configuration, Jenkins basic configuration, we do a lot of things. Okay, so start Jenkins. Now our Jenkins setup is done and it is running fine. Okay, so here there is the basic executors available. So let's add one job and see it is working fine or not. Okay, so I'm going to use test pipeline, first pipeline. Okay, and create. On the first pipeline, I want to see some basic information. Okay, so in the pipeline, just paste it and save it and build now. So in this pipeline, what I have done, I added to print basic environment variable. Let's say this is the Jenkins pipeline, current timestamp and workspace, build number, job name, because this environment we required in the high level we are going to use, where we use this kind of environment. So just printing it to that our Jenkins is working fine. Okay, and yes, we have done some plugins. So go in the setting here and see plugins what we have installed. So you can see here a lot of plugins installed here. Okay, and that's enough for this part. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any question, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. See you in the next video.